Sure, I'll come over and play with you.
Timmy, you can't say that. You don't know if that person's your age.
But Dad, he said he was my age.
Well, Timmy, a person can be whoever they want on the internet. Let me show you some tips on how to stay safe surfing the web. Rule number 1, Timmy, is to never give out any personal information.
But Dad, what kind of personal information?
Personal information is anything like your phone number, your address, or even the school you go to.
Gee, Dad, thanks for the tip.
No problem, kiddo.
Oh, stop it, Dad.
Another important rule of staying safe on the internet is never visit any suspicious websites without your parents' permission.
Well, Dad, what kind of websites do you mean?
Well, Timmy, it goes back to the first rule. Some websites require personal information, and you should never give it away.
Oh, Dad, you're the best for giving me these tips.
I know, son. Another important rule of surfing the web is to never agree to meet someone in a public place. They may not be who they say they are.
Can I have an example, Dad?
Well, Timmy, for all we know, that person you were talking to in the chat room could be my age.
You really think so, Dad?
I know so, son. Finally, Timmy, the most important rule of surfing the web is to always tell an adult if a stranger online is making you feel uncomfortable or asking you to meet them somewhere.
Well, what would you do if I actually told you, Dad?
Well, Timmy, I and probably any other adult would contact the authorities right away.
Well, in that case, Dad, that person in the chat room was making me really uncomfortable. Can you do something about it?
Sure thing, son. I'll do it right away.
Thanks, Dad.
I hope you enjoyed watching the presentation on how to stay safe on the internet. Hopefully you learned something too. But excuse me, I have some work to do.